Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel to another episode of Darkfire Heroes, and in today's video we want to deeply look at LYC. He is my main tank right now, and in this video we will talk about his skill sets, his hero power, his base sets for sure, which gear you should apply to him, and which skill you should max the first. So thank you guys for tuning in, really appreciate it, and if someone else is new here, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for free to my channel. Let's get ahead. Here we go, there is LYC, my main tank at the moment. A well-armored tactical mastermind. He works well alone and is an excellent warrior as long as the enemy isn't employing magical abilities or magic abilities. And that's already his backstory or background story, and it already tells us his weakness, magical damage. Right now his power without any equipment on level 13 is 2507. He's from the element air and he's a rare unit. He will be obtainable for you out of the chest as soon as you get to level 9. So when you hit level 9 there is a small chance to get him out of every single chest. And you should definitely try to get him as soon as possible, as he will help you in several modes. His base stats, he got on level 13 794 health, 529 in defense, and a protection of 79. So as we already could see, he's much more better to use, or he's better to use against physical damage, as he has a much higher defense stat. And with that high defense stat, he is the 4th highest base defense hero on level 10 in the game right now. That's quite nice, there are only 3 better. And his damage is 34, crit chance is 5%, and the crit damage 100%. His attack type is physical damage, and his range is melee. He's a melee fighter, and his attack speed is quite slow, 1.9 seconds. That makes him to 14.21 damage per second on level 10. That's not that much, but it's not his task to do a lot of damage. Even he can do quite a lot of damage if you compare to other heroes. His hero power is a really interesting one. Creates an aura around a hero. Enemies inside the aura have damage reduced to 50% and take damage every second. That is pretty dope. It can be applied to every hero on the battlefield of your team or to yourself. If you just click on it, it will be applied to himself. Target is a circle and the radius is medium, and the damage per second is 15.9, and if there are a lot of enemies inside of it, the whole damage is quite a lot. Duration is 11 seconds, and that is really nice. So that's total of over 150 damage over his hero power to a single target if the enemy stays inside of that area long enough. Type is physical damage, and side effect weakened. That makes the enemy just weaker. Damage is reduced by 50%. Coming to his 4 skills, he has a really great skill setup for a tank. First one is the Crater Aura. Increases the duration of LYC's defensive aura, so it's just time increase of his hero power, and it adds plus 5 seconds. And that's why we end up at 11 seconds there. That is really nice. 11 seconds is so long. The second one is Durable. We already could see that his base stats in the brackets behind that the health points, he is getting up to 150 additional health points. It's a little bit sad that this is not a percentage value, which would help us in the end game much more. This one is more for the early game, but still 150 health points will help him at the end game as well. Third one is Taunting Strike. And if LYC scores a critical hit, he taunts and damages enemies in a small area around the target. And he's taunting for 4 seconds, so all the enemies are focusing him at that moment. That is really nice in that area. And yeah, he is causing 13 damage with level ups 26 and 53. So that can be quite nice on the maximum level to do some further damage inside of an area. Coming to heroism, that's a really great skill. If LYC is the only tank hero in the party, his defense and protection is increased by up to plus 90%. The only sad thing about it is that his base protection is quite low. You see the defense will be over 1000 here, or up to close to 1000, and the protection not that high with that boost. But as we know, in the campaign mode, a lot of enemies in the most stages are causing physical damage, so it is helping there that much. That's really great. Coming to his gear, he has 1 attack slot, 3 defense slots, and 1 magical slot. Right now it would cost me 1200 gold and will bring me 135 experience points if I level him up. After we now spoke about his base stats and his skill setup, let's go towards the campaign and try him out. Let's equip him with my standard team, use loadout. And now he has quite high increased base stats, as you can see in brackets behind, over the double amount of health points, double amount of defense, and a good amount of protection there to make him a little bit more balanced against magical damage dealers. So let's start into it and see how good he is and how we can use him. It's not that much to say about him, as he is running on the front position, same as at the waves as well. That's why he's extremely helpful there. And I'm not sure if we will be able to complete the level. We need to see if we can protect our damage dealer Mala. I think that was the issue here yesterday evening when I tried it the first time. If we don't do it, it's okay. But as you can see, he's in the front and getting attacked by the enemy. And we didn't use his aura. Healing him now. Now Jose got the focus. Need to protect him a little bit. Yeah, now it's working finally, and as you can see, one-shotting with a critical hit, that is just amazing. The magical damage there. Luke is still doing good, full HP. Need to use our protection here. Hitting the enemy is quite good. Not hitting all. Need to use freeze here. Mala can kill them quite fast. She needs to heal herself. Yeah, that's working. That's looking good, guys. Wave 3 out of 4, 1 wave left. Let's get it. Whew. Wave 4, what's waiting for us? A lot of ghosts, maybe again. We have no protection spell. Oh, okay. That is quite a lot of damage, and we need to keep the enemy in range because the magical damage dealer, or the guy in the backline, would cause a lot of damage with that damage stream. So now we need to stun the enemy. Oh, Bala. Okay, she's not taking that much damage. Thought it would be more. Maybe it was physical damage. And we complete the level. And yes, you can see Luke don't cares. He's just that tanky. Even with his low base protection, you can make him super tanky with the correct items. And I'm not sure that this should not even be the best equipment I've used to him, but yeah, we managed to complete it. Really, really nice. So after now, where you can see him in action, we will jump towards his skill setup and which skills you should max out the first. Let's have a look at Luke. His overall rating is a B. So he's, from the overall rating, he's not the best hero, but he's really decent at campaign waves. Both an S+ rating, and definitely he deserves it. Furthermore, a B+ at levels where it's really good to use. As I already told you, he will stay right there in the middle and in the front line, and he will take the most damage. But sometimes it can happen with splash damage or with a focus of the enemies that your backline gets attacked as well. But Luke is really, really good to use there. At Race, Castle and Boss, he's not the best to use, and I cannot recommend to use him there with an FE and D rating. But it's okay. Coming to his skills, we already talked about his skills, and I think I'm quite close towards the rating of Diablo. I have a little bit different opinion at some parts, but it's totally okay. This thing is based on opinions, and if you have a better opinion or another opinion, please let me know. I can just learn from you and increase the value of Luke with skilling him better. So for the campaign, I've decided to level up the first skill to max, as his heroism, his aura is really great, and if you can increase the time to the maximum with an additional 5-second timer, that is just great to use there. The second and third skill, his bonus health, yeah, it is nice to have, and you need it on level 1 as anyway, as you want to max out his fourth skill, but I'm not sure if it is worth to bring it to level 2. The same counts for his third skill with the taunt, as he is already taunting for 4 seconds on level 1. The damage just increases, and as he is a main tank, yeah, it is a nice add-on to damage, but level 1 is already good at the campaign. But if you have some essences over and not using it for Adeline, or don't need it for Adeline or another air hero, for sure you can bring these 2 skills to level 2. His fourth skill is really brilliant, and as we already could see, this is a neat with up to 90% additional base, well, added to his base protection and his base defense in the brackets behind. But with a high defense, this is so insane, bringing him to nearly 1000 defense on that level. So that's my recommended skills for that. For race, castle and boss, where you should not use him, better do not level up the skill just for that mode. For levels, he's really good to use with the level 2 on his first skill, but level 3 will help him even more, as at waves or at levels it's quite the same as the campaign. But at levels it's a little bit different. In the first stages you don't need Luke, in the later stages he will help you. So that's why there is a little bit different skill setup, and I agree with the skill setup. At waves he is a beast, and every single skill will help him there. That's why he's maxed out to everything. Level 3 for all the 4 skills. But now, how should you skill him the best way? You should skill him the best way with the first skill to level 3, the second and third skill to level 1, just that you unlock this fourth skill, and the fourth skill to max. That's the highest impact to his tank abilities. But as I said before, that is just the most efficient way, as you need some essences for other heroes as well. But if you want to max him out to all skills to level 3, it will not be a bad decision. So let's come back to his items. And here we have Luke, and as you already can see, I've equipped the items from the run in the campaign mode, and I have his skills to 3-3-1-3 as the taunt. The damage was my latest decision to level up, as all the other 3 focusing mainly on his tank abilities. Coming to his items, as I said before, he has an attack slot, and you can go for some raw attack, as he has only 34 damage on level 13. But I went for the Dreadcore, as this is adding a value for protection, and it is adding a flat value, and that is the main thing. Add flat values to protection, and add percentage increase to health points, and his defense, as these are the core values of his of this hero. Furthermore, the critical chance plus 6% will help him to frighten the enemy, and furthermore, with that item here, he stuns the enemies for 3 seconds. So first 3 seconds stunned, and afterwards additional 3 seconds frightened. That is I think it is the correct order. If I'm wrong right now, please let me know. Furthermore, a cane rope for health points and protection percentage increase. That is not the best way or the best item to use at him, but it is an epic item, and yeah, I may go for a different one to make him even a little bit better, but it was my decision to use it, well knowing that it's not the best to use at Luke. Furthermore, Sigil of Pain, percentage increase to health, that helps him. And this one, boosting protection with a flat value per health with percentage, and defense with 400. Relic of the Scale is so insane. And furthermore, Tablet of Power, highly increasing the protection. This is really nice, and adding a little bit of damage, even that is not needed. He is a tank, but it will help you to survive longer. So which are the core items to go for first? For sure, the coin set will help him, as it is adding with all 3 coins applied to him 180 protection. That's the core to use, and at the other slots here, try to boost his defense values a little bit more. protection plus 48% would not be the best here. Maybe where it is the Crater Moonstone. Yeah, Crater Moonstone will help him, adding a high amount to protection. And there are some books which will help you as well. Cannot find it right now, but we already did do a guide for your defense heroes. So that's it about Luke. And now it's your turn, guys. Please let me know your opinions about Luke. Even this video was quite long, I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have some further suggestions about Luke, please let me know. And if you liked the video, thumb up and share it with your friends. And see you in tomorrow's video about Darkfire Heroes.